7 rituals to quickly raise your vibrations. And this is going to be fun. I'm Dr. Jane, and I'm joined by Coach Kendra. Hey, Kendra.
Hey, everybody. So happy to have you here today.
So, Kendra, this was your topic. You said, hey, let's do this. This will be fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's get going. Like, tell us,
Okay.
it's one of those days that you're low and you're not feeling quite yourself and you just can't seem to drag yourself out of this doldrum. So people can do these 7 things that you're going to talk about today and pull them.
So quick and easy too. So really what this is about is, how to raise your vibrations quickly. So let's say you're ready to go into a meeting but you're not feeling great about yourself, or you're having just one of those days. So you can do one or more of these things that I have here for you today to raise your vibrations and to make yourself feel better. So the first one is affirmations. Affirmations are great. You should have affirmations written down everywhere. Some people, a lot of times I actually have some in my room with my crystals, but I have affirmations so that when I take a look at those, it literally makes me feel better. And it sets my brain in forward motion. Do you understand what I mean, Dr. Jane?
Absolutely. And we've got a whole playlist of them here on GILD.
That's great.
And the cool thing about it, it's all I am affirmations. And I just happen to have this sheet. This was not planned. But I happen to have this sheet that we also have that I used when I was recording them. And it actually, each of them aligns with a different chakra region. So for connection or feeling truth in who you are, communication. And so if you're new to affirmations, or even if you're not, go onto that playlist and find something that really speaks to you, because all the topics are in the titles. So if you need to connect with your authentic spirit, then click on that one. And it's so transformative. One of the things though that I tell people when they're starting to do affirmations or power standing or things like that is you have to actually believe what you're saying. So some people say, make the affirmation what you want to be. And there's a little subconscious trick there. If your subconscious mind keeps saying, then it's actually going to do the opposite. So find affirmations that are going to just raise you a little bit from where you are, and a little bit from where you are, and a little bit from where you are. Start with the confidence builders and then move up from there. But I think affirmations are fun.
Oh, they're great. And it quickly raises your vibration.
Okay.
And with that chart that you have, the colors will also raise your vibration, because those are beautiful colors on there.
And I use this with kids, and kids love it, especially kids with low self-esteem when I'm working with them. And I'll say something like, wow, you're a really great artist, or you're really coordinated, or something like that. I am. I'll say, yeah, you are. Why don't you say that? Why don't you say, I am coordinated? And then they say it, and you can just see them like getting almost like, standing up straighter and feeling. And I even have an affirmations for kids on our playlist on GILD's YouTube. And those were actually written by our 9-year-old.
Oh, so fantastic.
And
that is so fantastic.
I asked her to record them and share them. And she was like, really? And I said, yeah.
That is so great. Yeah, so helpful too so you definitely want to look that up. So I was just going to say something else about affirmations, but it just flew away. So the next thing that I was thinking of, or that I do, is moving your body. Go for a walk. Yesterday we went for a walk, a quick walk. It was maybe 10 or 15 minutes. You can do stretching, you can do some yoga poses, but moving your body and getting the blood flowing and to your brain and to all of your cells. You could also add breath work into that. So you could do moving and breath work, but it raises your vibration so quickly because you're getting your blood going, and all your cells are busy doing things. So that always does it for me. What about you, Dr.?
Somebody recently told me, oh yeah, Kendra, like I wouldn't be able to walk if it wasn't for yoga. And even like, I believe in movement so much. I don't usually stand up and do this, but this is my chair. Like I'm always moving like this.
Yeah.
I'm bouncing and rolling around. So if you guys see me kind of shift in direction, like, I'm always moving. It's just good for you. But I'll tell you, even, you know, some people have said, oh no, I'm too, it hurts too much when I stretch, or it hurts too much to do yoga, or my hips hurt so I don't walk. There's a little bit acute pain, stop, talk to your doctor. Sore or a little bit of pressure, if you can differentiate between pain is like, stop.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yes.
Because you're on the precipice of an injury there. But pressure, oh, this is a little sore, that's a little tender. Just be gentle and work into it. Because if you are one of those people that doesn't go on walks because you have tight hips, then you need hip openers. You need yogic hip openers. And I mean, I do hip openers. I sit a lot, even on the ball and moving. I sit a lot. So there's a lot of stress in my hips. And I'll tell you, some days when I'm just feeling like I have all this to do, because when you run your own company, there's always something to do. There's never
Always.
but I have all this to do. And sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take a 20 or a 10 and do these hip openers, forward bend, go outside, walk around my yard. We have a trampoline. Sometimes I'll get on and the girls are like, you're going to jump today? I'm like, I'm going to jump today. I actually did that yesterday. All right. You know, just any sort of movement, jumping too.
Yeah.
I know that like, we've been together and there's been a high energy moment. We're like
jumping and absolutely. Yeah, it's great. And it's amazing how quick it will raise your vibration. I mean, the next thing we'll go right into it too, power of music. So put some music on and jump around, or even playing music. I don't know about you, but when I play certain music, it really touches my soul. It really can raise my vibration so quickly, just putting some music on. And then when you add the body movement to it, then you're high, you're flying high after that. Yeah.
Even ambient sound in the background helps to alleviate stress. We've got a couple of music tracks as well on that affirmations, the guided sessions playlist is what it is. And the affirmations are there, and some music sessions, just background music with theta tones, binaural beats, things like that help keep you focused. And it reduces stress and really does help keep your mind focused. I use it with my girls. I use it for myself. And the tracks that I personally use are the ones that I put onto YouTube for everybody. So, but also Kendra, I like to turn the music up really loud and just jam. Like, give me some Donna Summer or some Bee Gees or some Queen or some Led Zeppelin or like, you know, dance.
Yeah,
I call them like 5-second dance breaks.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and it doesn't take long. You don't have to spend a lot of time, but music is so powerful. It's so powerful. So that's one of the biggest tips that I can give. The other thing too is laughing. So watching a show that's funny, or jokes, or calling a friend that you know will tell you a really good joke, but laughing will raise your vibration.
Absolutely. Like a 2-minute funny animal video on YouTube or, you know, one place that I go to laugh a lot, because there's so many funny things on there, is TikTok. Just
so many funny things.
And they're 15 seconds. So like just 3 or 4 of those, you know, that's a minute, and then turn it off.
It's a quick way to raise your vibration when you're laughing and you're happy and you're you know, and it gets your blood going too. We have a friend here at the program that I'm in that does TikTok, and she's a good dancer, but it's just funny to watch her, because she's a very quiet girl that usually wears vintage clothes, and then now she's dancing on TikTok with, you know, little outfits, and it's the funniest thing, and we laugh and she's meant to be funny. She's meaning to be funny, so it's a good thing that we're laughing. But it just makes you feel so much better. So we try to do that every day, a few times a day, here in this house anyway. The other thing that I really, really love is incense. The smell of lighting up some incense. I have my crystals, always makes me feel better. It always makes me feel loved, or I don't know, it's such a good, warm feeling. And even meditation included in that will also help raise your vibration.
Oh yeah. I love sandalwood and frankincense. Yeah. And I like those essential oils as well to diffuse those. It's kind of the same effect for me.
Yeah, absolutely. So you know, and it touches, if you really think about it, we're talking about the senses. So we're talking about hearing, we're talking about moving, we're talking about tasting, or smelling the incense. Some good food raises your vibration, as well. But the next thing that was on my list was write a gratitude list by hand. So not typing and not in your phone, but taking a piece of paper or your journal and actually sitting down. And I love that journal, Dr. Jane. So adorable.
This
It,
is not my creation. I bought it off of Amazon, but there is a link to, if you like this journal. I love it because it's small enough to pop into my handbag.
yeah, I love the front cover too.
It's got sections. That's just one of the plastic sections. Well, that's the GILD logo. But yeah, it's just kind of like an information, like, so people can't see straight into what you've written. But yeah, no, I have my 5 journals, and gratitude is the first one I go to every single
Yeah.
day. And it really helps to focus your mind on something positive. It also helps, here's something that people don't think about. When you're writing things like, it's not super neat. It's just little points. I'm grateful for our beautiful home.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the abundance that flows into my life. I'm grateful for my friend Joy. I'm great. There's a Kendra in here too. I'm just, and so you can go back. And what I've found with this, why I keep them, and I actually have an overflow journal. The reason I like this is because it's a binder. I can take pages out and refill.
Yeah, that's great.
But I have a second one that I put my former pages in that I don't have room for anymore, so I can revisit them. When something goes wrong in one of my areas of life, dog pukes on the carpet, or my husband does something that makes me irritated, or the children, I can go back and open this, and there is a time when I was celebrating gratitude for that same thing, and it helps to lessen the irritation.
Yes.
And bring back in, because I can, when I see it in my own handwriting, as messy as it can get sometimes, when I see it in my own handwriting, it reminds me that good does not exist on its own, bad does not exist on its own. Those are labels that I placed on it, and there's a continuum, and I can always find the place where I was feeling this.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I love that. The last one that I'll talk about is one of my favorites. And so usually when we're in low vibration, we're just not feeling great about ourselves. We'll put our sweatpants on and a sweatshirt and maybe not do our hair and make an excuse for not doing that. So to raise your vibration, get dressed, something nice, maybe do your hair, put some makeup on, make yourself beautiful for you, not for anybody else, but for you. Don't forget to do that every once in a while, and that'll really raise your vibration. I know when I look in the mirror and I've done that, I always feel so much better,
Yeah.
and it raises my whole, I don't know, I'm so much happier. And so it's a good way to raise your vibration quickly.
It's funny. Yesterday, it was a beautiful day where I was, but my vibration was kind of mixed early in the morning. I my morning routine. But I was coming out of 6 straight days of just being turned on, the camera, the lights, getting interviewed, teaching, answering questions from thousands of people for this program that I was doing, and I was exhausted. And so my intention yesterday was, you know what, I'm not putting on one drop of makeup. I always wear lip gloss because it feels good. It's the texture thing though. It's not the aesthetic value. But I am not going to, I'll brush my hair because it feels good, but I'm not doing anything to my hair. I'm not putting my contacts in. I'm just like rebelling against beauty for a day. I even went on, I did a Facebook Live in our group too. Actually, I did a private client group, and then I did our open mastermind. And people were like, you don't really need makeup, and I really appreciated that. But still, it makes me feel better. And then, but I noticed that there was just something off about my energy. And then there was an opportunity to go and do another interview with someone later in the day. I didn't have to do it, but I thought, you know what? If I commit to this, then I'm going to go in and do my, little beautification ritual. And I'll tell you, Kendra, after I did that, it wasn't just having to be on point with this interview or whatever. It was just the going through, making myself look like I know I'm worth.
Yeah.
That really increased it.
It works for me. I work at home, So a lot of times when you work at home, especially for people that work at home, they tend to get into a slump of, okay, I'm not gonna do my hair or makeup or do anything special to myself
Yoga bunny.
because, yeah, because I don't have to. You know, I don't see anybody. But I tell you, the days that I get up and I do that, I put something nice on and I really take care of me, myself. It makes me feel so much better, and my vibration for the entire day is much better. So that's a fantastic tip to end this
Yeah,
particular topic today.
a form of self-love.
Yeah, it's
And
great.
you are very worthy of being loved. You're
Thank
wonderful.
you, and you are too.
And all of you watching are worthy of being loved, and that starts with yourself. So these
Absolutely.
are fun ways, especially the dance break. Go put on a fun outfit and then throw yourself a dance party, and who cares that nobody's around. And if you think, oh, that's silly, you need to get out of the way of your own ego. Stop judging yourself and just be you.
Yes.
Step into your own greatness, know your value,
Hmm.
and understand that you are exactly how you're supposed to be, exactly who you were created to be. Let's tap into that and
Yeah,
find
and
where
raise your vibrations.
raise your absolutely. You will raise our vibration if you give us a
Woo!
thumbs up on this video. It'll mean a whole lot to us. So please do give
Yeah.
us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And we are delivering your personal reset button every week. So hit that bell
Absolutely.
notification if you can find it. Somebody messaged the other day and said, I can't find the bell. I was like, I don't know, maybe you don't have a bell. But if you have a bell notification, what that does is it tells YouTube that you just want to know the next time that we drop a video to help you live a life with more happiness, lower stress, and more success. So
Absolutely. And we'll see you on the next one.